Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look for you guys, and I'm going to try to talk through some of it. The reason I usually always do like a speed up video is because, you know, my kids are at home and it's usually always loud in my house, a lot of noise going on, so I usually just put music in the background and speed it up instead of like talking through exactly what I'm doing step by step. I'm gonna attempt to do that today. I can't make any promises. At some point I may switch over and just go ahead and speed through the video because it gets loud in here. So anyway, so the first thing I want to show y'all is the new foundation that I have been using, that I've really been loving. I have it on right now. It's a really good match for my skin. I got it at the beauty supply store, which I've told y'all before in previous videos when I spoke about, you know, the makeup that I use, that I like to use beauty store makeup, that I've been using it for years and I've never had any issue. You know, I'm not somebody who's like really sensitive, really. I just kind of, you have to really look at the products, and I can kind of just tell what may seem like it will break me out or not, if it makes sense. But everybody is different, so like I say, you have to just test it out for yourself. So because you never know, something, it may not break me out, but it may break you out. So anyway, this is what I have. It's the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer from Absolute New York. I love this, and the thing that I love the most about it is, let me show you guys, is the applicator. You know, it's not a pump or anything. You know, you just can put it on here. It gives really good coverage. I have some like hyperpigmentation on my cheeks. I mean, you can't even see it. You can't even see my little hyperpigmentation that I have here, but for the most part, my skin's, you know, pretty clear. If I break out, my problem area has always been my chin or whatever, but since I've gotten older, I usually don't just like have really bad breakouts. But maybe I should stop saying it, because the next thing you know, I'll end up having one. But I really love this foundation. Now when I saw it, I was like, okay, let me, you know, try this out, because I've been looking for a foundation, which I've tried so many foundations. I have so many foundations that I have bought over the years, over the last couple of months, trying to find that perfect match, and I really love this one. This is in the color Mocha, and there were barely any left, so I was like, it's got to be good when you see something and there's barely any left. Either that or somebody in the store is stealing, because I know in Walmart they had to put cameras there, because I'm like, who is coming through here and buying makeup like that? I know people aren't just wiping the makeup clean like that, but obviously they must have been stealing, because they started locking stuff up and putting the cameras right there and everything. Child, stealing makeup, crazy. Anyway, but this is a really good foundation. I love it. I really want to stick with it, but I know that when it comes time for me to go back to the beauty supply store to get me some more, I most likely they won't even have any more, because that's how it is for me. When I find something I like, it'll just end up gone. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows. As you can see, these are my real brows. I let them grow out. I used to like shave the ends, but I decided that I was going to just let them grow out just in case I just wanted to wear my own brows. I've always hated how my brows weren't like full here, starting here. I feel like they're really sparse and kind of short and just weird looking. So I always fill them in for the most part, and the way I do it is very simple, and I'm going to show you how I do it so you don't get that really dark penguin wing penguin flap or whatever look. You know, you can still tell that you have makeup on or whatever, you did your brows, but I like to do mine kind of light so it doesn't look so heavy, because I used to use the liquid liner, and the liquid liner left it leaving like a really like heavy kind of look, and it would also like start to like flake and peel and everything, and when it got hot it would just, child, it was a mess. So okay, let me get my other mirror and let me get my brow brush, and then I'll show y'all in detail how I do my brows. Okay, guys, I don't have my brow brush because it fell behind my table, and I don't feel like pulling it back and getting it, so I'm gonna use this old mascara brush, which is perfectly fine that you can use, long as it's just like a little brush. Now, I know this is not really a professional setup video, but I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys that when I can't put my hands on my eyebrow brush, I'll usually just take a baby wipe or something and wipe off an old mascara brush, because this is not the mascara that I use. The mascara that I use is this Maybelline Colossal Big Shot tinted with tinted primer in it. That's right here. I love this mascara. So anyway, this is what I do first. Okay, I always brush them in an upward motion like so, and this is a very simple way to do your brows, guys. I know like a lot of people are like, I wish that I can do my brows, or you know, it's not as hard as it seems. It really isn't. And, you know, some people are also like, well, I don't want to spend all that time trying to do it. It doesn't take that long at all. I'm just going to show y'all how simple it is. Okay, once you brush your brows up, you know, just the way that I just showed you. Let me get a mirror here, guys. I guess, let me see. Where's my other little mirror? Hold on. I'm going to use my mirror in this palette. This is not the palette I'm going to be using today, but I'm going to use this mirror. So the first thing that you want to do, let me try to get in close here, is I always start right here. Now you want to go along the natural shape of your brow. You don't want to go up too high or too low. I try to follow the shape of my brow. And the first thing that I do is this here. I put a line here, and I kind of do it in a slant, see? And then very lightly with my hand, not heavy-handed, I'll go over like this and make a line. See? Kind of just following the natural shape of my brow. Okay, and then I'll go on the top, and I won't do that top part at a slant, and I'll just go across and follow the shape of my brow. And to try to help me not make my brow so thick, I know it looks like it's kind of thick right now, I just kind of, you know, follow over the shape, just trace over the shape. So let's do the other one. And I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but trust me. Okay, go at a little slant. Same way, following the natural shape of your brow. Okay. And there you go. And then the next thing that I do is I lightly fill it in, very light-handedly. So it's not like too dark. And I start filling it in. And this is a very inexpensive way to do your brows, because really you're just gonna be using your pencil. And I kind of blend it in like so, see? And I'm gonna clean up around my brow with some foundation. I'll show you that next. Just lightly fill it in, very lightly handed. And I got this pencil from the Dollar Tree. You can get it from Walmart, just a black pencil. Doesn't matter what brand, it doesn't have to be any kind of fancy brand, it doesn't matter. Just a black pencil, guys. Guys and girls. Okay. See? Pretty simple, pretty quick. So the next thing that I like to do is, hold on guys, I don't have everything with me. Okay, the next thing I like to do is I like to take some foundation and kind of like clean up around the brow. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of my foundation here that I showed you. And see, it's some right here. And I'm going to just take my little brush. I'm going to get a little of the foundation on here. And I'm just going to clean up around my brow to get them more like uniform. So this is what I do. Oh, my hair is getting in the way. Okay. And just go up around them. Okay. And go under. You may need to get a little more on your brush. But you don't want to put too much because you're really just trying to clean it up. And then you could use the rest of the foundation to just kind of blend it into your skin. Because we don't want to waste it. Okay, and then we're going to do the next one. Okay, and with the excess that you have on there, you could just blend it on in. Okay, and there you have it, guys. That's how I always do my brows. It's really simple. You don't need a lot of product. And it's really quick. So if you feel like you can't do your eyebrows, you can. It's really simple. It just really takes practice. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my NYX base, my eyeshadow base, which I love. And it's in the white color, and I'm gonna place that on the lids of my eyes before I do any eyeshadow. Okay, guys, this is pretty self-explanatory. You just get you a little and put it on your lids. And if you really want to make your eyeshadow like last longer and you really want the colors to pop, I suggest use this. And it's not expensive. I don't even remember how much I paid for it, but I know it wasn't over $5. I think it might have been $4.99. I got it from Ulta, which I've been using this same bit for like a minute now, so it'll last you a long time. Just depending on, you know, how frequent. Well, it depends, you know, because I don't do a lot of like, I usually keep it basic, like when I'm going to the store or something. I don't do a lot of eyeshadow. I shouldn't say that, should I? Keeping it basic, because I ain't basic. I ain't gonna say basic. Okay. Okay, so I'll do the other eye and then I'll come back. Okay, guys, I got my eyeshadow base on my eyes. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this Physician Formula's Butter Eyeshadow Palette. And I'm going to be using this color here first. They don't have any names for each color, or do they? Let me see. I'm going to be using the color Sand Dunes. Okay. And I'm just going to start by brushing up here at the upper part of my lid. Let me change brushes. This brush not going to work. And I'm just going to do the same thing on both eyes. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to use the color, let's see what it's called on here. Rolling Tides. I like the names of these. Right here. What's going on with this darn makeup brush? Okay. And I'm going to place it right here on my lid. I really love this palette. I got it from Walmart. It was on sale for like $5 in the clearance. I always check the clearance in Walmart. That's where I get most of my makeup, off the clearance. Yeah. I like to get a bargain. Okay. And do the same thing on your other lid. Alright, guys. My kids are starting to get kind of loud and rowdy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of this video just a speed up video. And I'll just, you know, tell you what I use down below or whatever. And we'll just do it like that because they're about to get loud. You know, you can talk for the rest of it. I'm gonna cut it.